Welcome everybody to another episode
of the Lords of Lobang.
Actually, not another of. It's another episode with the Lords of Lobang
Yeah.
about everything and anything under the sun.
No, because they are not with us.
Oh yeah.
They're
that's
with
true.
us in spirit.
They're with
Yeah.
us in spirit.
Yeah, but not physically.
Once
Yeah.
again, we regret that we have reverted to just audio.
We have been audio only for quite some time
Correct.
Yeah.
We've gotten too comfortable. Okay, we hated dressing up for the camera.
That's also true.
Yeah, we hated.
I don't have to powder my nose,
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, by nose it means is
I just have to, wet my tongue, get
Yeah.
ready to speak.
yes.
Those
And-
delicious nose clamps.
yes.
Yeah.
To say everything now is free and easy is an understatement. Lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is too free and too easy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And especially with this weather, you don't want to wear clothes
Oh
also.
yeah, man.
You want to keep your balls air
No,
free.
It was pouring early on.
Yeah.
And then the sun came out and it was like, fuck.
And it's back to being scorching hot
Yeah.
weather.
Yeah. You would be surprised, man. I took a shower. I went down to do to the laundromat, laundry. Came back covered
Covered in sweat.
in sweat.
Yeah.
Took another shower.
Wait, just to clarify, it's sweat, right? Or something else?
I'd
or
rather
could-
not clarify.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
We just assume it's sweat.
I plead the fifth.
Let's just say it's just sweat.
Yeah, let's just say it's wet. Okay, let's just
Yeah.
say it's wet and not sticky.
He
Yeah.
met Lim Wei Ming at the laundromat.
Ah.
Right.
Lim Wei Ming was like, can I just rub you down your oil?
Yeah.
I asked him where he got
Why-
all that. lah.
Yeah.
He
Why
didn't
does a
answer.
guy have women's lingerie? Only
Yeah.
coming to wash in the
Like I asked him, are you
And
opening
before
a
he
new
puts
store?
them into the washing machine,
yeah.
he sniffs them hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Okay, this one is 2 days old and
Yeah.
she went cycling.
Yeah. And then I found out that wasn't even his laundry.
It's just someone else.
After when he left, someone else came
Yeah.
and take it. No, I can't say that because I don't know whether
And
he's
then when
out.
you asked him, are you our leader, Lim Wei Ming? And then he splashes you with like a bottle of
With
like Johnson & Johnson baby oil and then he runs away.
with
Yeah.
unidentified liquid.
Yeah.
That's why I came back wet.
Imagine he's like a canine. Canine unit, they have sniffer dogs.
Yeah.
He's like a sniffer human being for like, to find missing women.
Or find if women are like transporting stuff illegally.
Right.
Yeah.
He can sniff them
You
out.
can sniff it out, huh?
Yeah.
Like some maybe he's Filipino compatriot over and
No,
over in the
missing
land of-
adult women.
Yeah.
Bring Lim Wei Ming on the leash. And
Just
then
give
bring,
them a...
bring him up to the room into the wardrobe.
Yeah.
Where are panties?
let me smell her panties.
Yeah.
No,
This
but
one-
it has to be used panties.
He's on all fours.
Yeah.
And it's like this one has something up the ass.
Running around.
Okay,
like
this
a
one was
hound.
last worn 36 hours ago.
Yeah.
I think she went out for a walk to the supermarket. Let's go find her.
And it can tell you how old the
Oh yeah.
the garments
oh,
are.
everything,
Yeah.
everything.
Everything. Can tell the
Wow.
age, can tell the last name.
He smells the garment. He can tell the user's age,
And,
Yeah.
and in some cases, you can tell the blood type.
blood type. Yeah.
blood type, medical history as well,
Yeah,
everything.
medical issue. Oh,
Whether
it's not-
vaccinated or not also.
Yeah.
this one not healthy.
That was not a sniff. That's a medical screening right there. His nose is a lab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, this happened in
if only the Manila airport had Lim Wei Ming,
yes,
they
Yeah.
would have
caught
caught
them even sooner.
even sooner. Yeah.
Maybe more.
The moment this mother and daughter stepped into the airport,
Yeah.
they would have been
It's
spotted
a
already.
Singaporean pairing, right?
Mother and
Yes.
daughter. Yes.
Mother and daughter.
Mother is like 60 plus, right?
63.
63.
Oh, wow.
Daughter is like 39.
39. Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Both of them were coming from Dubai.
Yeah.
Transit. Were they on a Qatari airplane or was it Emirates?
Dubai should be Emirates.
Emirates. So this mother and daughter duo just got caught in the Philippines for transporting 14 kgs
kilograms.
of cocaine,
Cocaine.
hidden
Damn.
as biscuits.
Yeah, in the fucking Danish butter cookie box, if I'm not wrong.
Holy shit.
In their check-in luggage.
Yeah.
In what world did they think they could get away with that? They said it was gifts. Nobody bring that much cookies to Manila. lah. and the thing is that Manila has even better cookies.
And
Yeah.
cookies don't weigh that much.
Yes.
Exactly.
14 kgs of it, which means they didn't even pay. No, was it not carry on? Was checked in, right?
I think it was checked in.
Doesn't it go through X-ray?
It usually goes through X-ray when it's
So even
coming
if
out.
So even if it's split, right? Let's just say because there's 20 kgs each person's like
Yeah.
allowed 20 plus kg lah. So each of them like 7
Yeah.
kgs. They put it right in the middle. They did not think anybody will ask, why do you have 7 kgs of cookies coming in?
Yeah.
Do you have family here?
It's quite sus though.
quite
And,
sus.
and how many packets or containers of cookies do they have?
Quite a bit,
Two.
if I saw.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think I saw 2.
2 containers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the Coke was all wrapped in like bundles.
I see.
Since it's already bundled up, why didn't they just shove it up where the
Too much.
too much?
Yeah. There's
Plus
always
it's
Too
dangerous.
many lah. Too many.
Plus it's dangerous if
Wait,
it
but they
ruptures,
both have 2 holes though. So they can split the 14 kilos into 4 holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
You
were
know?
not committed lah.
And since
Quick math. That's how much. That's like,
and since they
3
are
kilos?
like ketupat people,
yeah.
you know, she definitely could have like put at least 7 kilos up her snatch lah.
Yeah, you have to prepare that one.
林伟宁，
But were they caught that way? Were they caught by like they just they scanned, they found it
Yeah,
suspicious?
I'm pretty sure when the luggages when it was loaded up into the plane, the fucking Abu Dhabi airport, the security were like, fucking stupid cunts.
And they just let them fly all the way.
They
to
let no because you're going into the land where fucking drug offences could lead you to the gallows.
and then I think they are right, unless they be. Do we have extradition laws? with-
I'm not sure, but according to the article, CNB said that they would
leave it to the. Manila-
they would support whatever
Oh,
like investigation that's going on.
Yeah.
Because if I think the Filipino authorities are going to ask if they have a prior record or whatever.
Mm.
If they do,
Ooh, that's
then
gone.
it's going to look very bad, and it'll be easy for the Filipino courts to really fuck them over lah.
Right.
And I think they deserve it as well.
This is death,
Yeah.
right, for them?
Might be that, yeah.
Because Filipinos, the
Philippines has very strict
yeah,
anti-drug laws as
Yes, but
Yeah.
now they don't have Duarte anymore in
they're
power.
under Marcos,
Marcos.
who came here for F1, right?
For F1, yes.
And it was mobbed at Lucky Plaza.
yeah.
well. Mm.
It was
The man
mobbed.
knows what he's doing lah.
Mm.
He's
Mm.
like, let me go see my people.
Yeah. Wow, so they got caught that way, and then now what's going to happen then? Let's see.
So
Is it
they've
reported
been
or
brought-
they're still waiting?
investigations are still ongoing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But where they get the drugs from though? They can't possibly get it in
if
Dubai.
they
right?
flew from Dubai, that means they must have gotten it from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wouldn't say that you couldn't find stuff in Dubai
Yeah.
because there are so many foreigners now there.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure it will leak through.
Right.
And a lot of celebrities are like partying there. So
True. But
and the Russians have made their way there, so there definitely would be some avenue in which drugs will flow through.
right. But Dubai also have very strict anti-drug regulation,
they
right?
do, but I think they do close an eye as well.
Right.
Because it's not it's like
It's leaving the
contained-
country.
It's like contained within like tourists and expats
Mm.
and not the locals,
Right.
right?
Right.
Because the stigma of like consuming alcohol or whatever in their home country is too much
Mm.
for them to risk it there.
You mean for locals
Because the Sharia applies to the locals,
right. Right.
right?
Yeah.
It doesn't apply to the expats,
Right.
Ah.
right? So
Yeah.
it's totally different. Like that's where you see when people from the Middle East, when they travel out,
Mm.
they try everything.
They do everything lah.
They do everything.
Yeah.
When they're back home, it's like very somber and like, oh, this is normal. We don't touch anything like that. Yeah.
Mm.
Or at least not out in the open lah. If they want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely
But they
not.
try it just so they can judge it, right?
They because try anything once.
Try
That
anything
was
once.
One thing I heard
Yeah,
from
you never try, you never know.
from a girl at Stickies. And then I
Including
asked-
heroin.
including heroin. Maybe once should not be bad. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe once leads to like again and
Yeah.
again. And
Why
again.
stop at one?
Why stop at one?
If your brains were as big as your tits, you might think better.
But
Stickies lah. The land where you meet interesting people,
Very interesting people.
yeah,
including security guards who might rob the place one day.
or are trying to find a way to.
Are
Like,
trying to.
Yeah.
They're doing scouting
hey,
missions.
who knows? They might be the next owners.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
They are making so much money that they need an avenue to wash the money.
Yeah. And what better place? If you ever see that, you know, I don't know lah. We'll discuss this on some other less
Yeah.
public outlets.
Right.
As for them, the mother is a waitress, and the daughter is a makeup artist.
Yeah.
So with these two kind of job things, right?
It
could they
makes more
possibly-
sense. It made more sense when I saw that she was a makeup artist.
Yeah, but could it possibly be that they've been made like unwitting
Couriers.
mules? Yeah, couriers or mules.
Not
no,
mules.
For mules, like you have to stuff them. Yeah, cut open. So like couriers, just for a quick buck, most likely, right? Because there's
Ye-
$1.3 million worth of cocaine.
Correct.
Wow.
But
That's pretty insane.
10% is still quite a bit.
you know,
for them.
usually people say that if like 14 kilos are being caught at one point, right?
Mm.
It's like a distraction.
For a bigger
Yeah.
for a bigger transaction happening somewhere else.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Oh, okay. So something else might be going down in Manila, lah.
Correct.
Then this is just like they're being used as a scapegoat.
Yeah.
Mm.
And these people are like, they're not citizens,
Right.
right? They are from a foreign country, and then like, you know, there might be intervention, but it's a wrong country, lah.
Yeah.
Singapore doesn't intervene in all this kind of shit.
Singapore's like, yeah, deal with them as you wish.
Yeah,
because
even
what
they come
you
back
want
here
to
also, they
come
will
back
hang
here.
them. Yeah.
Come back here and hang and get hang.
You come
Yeah,
back here,
I
and hang over there. Might as well hang over there. Save the fuel.
Yeah, to fly them
and
over.
then you can blame it on the Philippines government,
Yeah.
the Filipino government. Yeah, we didn't hang what.
They did it.
Dude, last night I was watching a little bit of one episode of the world's, I think the toughest prisons in the
Oh
world.
yeah, on Netflix,
The
right?
newest season came out,
Right.
season 7. I was watching the episode in Bali.
Oh, okay.
Dude, one guy, he had couple of don't know how many grams of weed.
Right.
8 years.
Wow.
8 years imprisonment.
Where?
Bali, Indonesia.
Since when was
Wait, weed is they're
is
quite
it
strict on
everything?
marijuana.
in Bali?
Indonesia is
Indonesia is. Oh,
is
okay.
totally like drug.
But I heard shrooms they're quite relaxed though in Bali, for some reason.
No, if they want to catch you, they catch you lah.
Oh, if they
Right,
want to
right.
catch
If
you,
they
lah.
want
It's
to,
one of those
yeah.
cases where if you do it but don't get
So
caught.
they usually hunt down people who deal with like heroin, meth. They call meth shabu shabu, coke,
Mm.
and they want to see those people who are like, you know, selling to tourists.
Right.
Then they want to find out where you're getting the supply and all this kind of shit.
They
Yeah.
want to catch the big wig.
The big guys lah.
The big guys, yeah.
distributors.
But then the low level guys also kena lah.
yeah.
One
They-
guy was caught with like, don't know how many 100 grams, few hundred grams or some shit like that. 3 kilos, 12 years.
Oof.
Wow.
And I was thinking lah, like fucking 3 kilos in Singapore, you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
3 kilos of cocaine, you're dead.
Yeah.
Even marijuana also what?
Yeah, marijuana also.
Yeah,
What,
yeah.
like above
Ours is
500
in
grams, you're
grams.
dead.
Yeah, ours is
500
in
grams,
You
half a
can't-
kilo.
You can't even go to the kilo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like once you have a kilo, it's like you're dead.
Yeah.
1 kilo and
Because
we
you're
kill
trafficking
you.
already, right?
We
It's
kill you
not
for-
just for personal consumption.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
The weed guy, the 8 years guy, right? He got caught for possession. Grams.
Oh
8
shit.
years for possession.
Yeah.
That's kind of harsh, isn't it?
That is quite harsh.
Fucking harsh. That's why the host, the Rafael Rowe, right? He was like, what?
Yeah.
Some more, that place is like a party place. Like it's a known. Bali.
Yeah, but I think the prison is in Bali,
Mm.
and it's like a specific drug prison. Like it's like a rehabilitation
Oh, so you
for.
got Ocean View.
No, dude, it's like in the middle of like,
Oh shit!
it's like landlocked,
You don't even get to see the. You get to
and
see the mountains.
it's a pretty small prison complex.
Mm.
It's meant to hold 480 something prisoners,
Mm.
but they host 1,000.
Yeah, lah. Everyone.
For sure lah.
Yeah,
They-
20
everyone's cramped.
people to a fucking room.
Oh
What?
my god. How many toilets?
I did not see anything about
Probably
toilets
one.
lah.
Alright.
Probably one you have to line up.
And none of the cellmates or the prisoners want to go to the isolation cells.
Right.
They and then the host was like, "How long do you put them in?" Sometimes 3 months. And then he was like, "What?"
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's like the Shawshank Redemption.
You go crazy in
The
there.
guy only put one
Yeah.
month
So
already.
no one wants to go there. So they are like, "We'll do everything and anything that would keep us out."
Yeah. Everything's like yes sir, yes ma'am lah.
Yeah.
Basically.
You'll rat on anyone also lah.
Yeah. And they have like people who are running like programs who are also prisoners,
Right.
but they have been selected because like they have shown enough credibility lah,
yeah,
or maybe they have
they're
been good rats lah.
Right.
Rehabilitated.
Yes.
Mm.
Right. This makes the Norway prisons look like Disneyland.
Chalet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
5-star hotel, bro.
Norway and Greenland.
Yeah.
The Greenland one was like the shocking one.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to work at a shipyard.
Yeah.
And then I come back later.
They
I'm
get
going out
date.
for a date.
Yeah, they get to go
Yeah.
on date. And then
And what are you in here for? Oh, manslaughter.
yeah,
Manslaughter.
I don't know
was
whether
like-
it's that one that I saw, but it could be
That's
that
one.
one. Yeah, so
Greenland.
walking, and then that this guy admittedly that he said he killed somebody. When
Yeah.
they walk inside, right, they walk past the kitchen and they have knives,
Knives
on the
magnet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the magnet board. Like,
And there's no, it's not chained to the.
no.
It's
to
just
any-
on the magnet board.
Yeah.
They could swim away also.
Yeah.
It's like on an island, but
And
Yeah.
the guy has a car. He drove to the
To
The
see-
mainland, yeah.
yeah,
to the
And
mainland.
they
to
call it rehabilitation. So they go inside, you have a job. Once you've done what they take away from you is like maybe your freedom. They give you curfew.
yeah.
After that, you can go out and then
But
do-
also it begs the question that they have such a low rate of
Crime.
like violent crime
Yeah.
in Greenland in like per capita and in Norway and Scandinavian
that they can
countries.
do that lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because
it-
they claim they say that that's the most effective way of rehabilitating.
No, actually, it's not the fact that they're so lenient. That's why they have low crime.
Mm.
It's because of the way that they're treating prisoners. That's why.
Yeah, and it's also
know,
their
it's-
society as a whole.
Yeah.
Is like, even when they're released, I think the way they are viewed is like someone who's done something bad, but now is like
Yeah, because
Or
the
maybe-
taxes are so high, right? That they have money for all of this,
Mm.
right?
Yeah, that's
and,
also true.
And if anything happens to you, right, the government actually looks after you.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's like there's a reason why they take in a lot of refugees.
Mm.
Yeah. But also for the
Rehabilitated.
rehabilitated
Rehabilitated.
rehabilitated
Oh, there you. Yeah.
prisoners,
Well
right?
done.
This
They-
is like Sesame Street now.
They-
R.
They go out of their way to make sure that they are get the proper education, bring them back into the workforce, and then they
Yeah.
get to contribute back to
Yeah,
society.
make
right?
them productive.
So it's not just like the taxpayers' money. They just you lock up in prison for 10 years and that's it. And then
Yeah.
after you're out, like you go on your way and try to
yes.
survive. You know.
They're just
Yeah.
preventing you from recommitting the crime. Lah. You
Yeah.
go in,
Uh,
you serve your time, you come out, they make sure you're changed. Not go in, serve your time, come out, be viewed as something like that, and then not.
No, but it seems to like be like the story like in Scandinavian countries,
Yeah.
right? Like we look at like Norway, Sweden, Iceland, like Greenland, which is the example that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Like they take this approach, and it seems to work.
In Singapore, it'd be like, I'm you India and I Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get along.
For the full coverage of that Tada incident, that Tada fiasco,
Yeah.
please head down to patreon.com/lots-of-lobang for our Breaking Written episode.
You asked me to turn right, but wrong location.
Yeah, that one. Not
You Howlian?
accused for that kind of stuff.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, pretty well.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's fantastic.
you know what else is wild? A congresswoman's fiddling. Fiddling.
Any woman allowing a guy
to fiddle.
to fucking grope the fuck out of you
Should be placed on a pedestal.
in a theater.
At a theater.
She should be given the Medal of Honor.
Woman of the Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be on
A-
Times
any
Magazine
woman-
Woman of the Year.
Any woman, that's one thing, but this is a congresswoman.
Congresswoman.
And who's someone
Yeah.
who's very.
She's leading by example.
Yes, someone who's very vocal about her like staunch Christian values.
Wait, is she really like vocal
I think
about?
so. I think one of the.
Well, she's
recent one-
Republican though, so I
can't
guess.
remember. Yeah, but then a video.
I didn't see anything about Christianity. lah.
I'm not sure. I can't remember that part whether it's true or not. But the video that
And you know what's the
you
best
guys
thing?
sent.
Like that video of them like making out in the theater. That was their first date.
Yeah,
She met the guy for the first time,
First time.
Yeah.
and they met on some dating app or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when the first ever time I came across that, and I sent it to you guys, it was covered by Bastu.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fucking peak journalism, right? So Bastu covered it, and they were like, "This is the first date.
Yeah.
We want to know what the guy said that he went all the way so far on the first date."
Yeah.
And then after that, it got revealed that that's a congresswoman.
Yeah.
That's a House representative, and people lost their minds. It's like, what the fuck? The CCTV footage was fantastic.
Yeah. They were making out. I think
They-
her hand was in his pants as well,
Yes, his hands were
on
Like-
the tits,
on her tits and then
inside.
below her dress.
Yeah.
like under a dress and like fucking.
And this
hell,
is in
like-
a packed theater.
Packed
There are
theatre.
people around.
And what were they watching?
Some play or some shit, right?
Some play, some like
Shakespeare or some shit. I don't know.
no,
No?
it was something else.
Oh, Hamilton.
I can't find it. When did you send it to us?
On our group chat.
Oh, okay. I'll try to find
It
it.
was on from Bastu.
They are watching a reenactment of the Civil War on stage.
Yeah, so like that guy was squeezing the fuck out of her tits.
Yeah.
She reached over.
He was trying to feel the silicon.
Yeah, he was trying to feel the silicone. Like, how
Yeah.
good is your boob job? And she was like, over
Give me more.
over his nuts.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if she reached in.
No, I think they were both giving each other
Pleasure lah.
No, checkups.
Oh,
So he was giving her the lump test
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
breast cancer,
Yeah.
and she was checking.
He
for
was
lumps
doing
in
a
his-
mammogram.
Yeah,
yeah. And
she was checking for testicular lumps.
And she was checking whether this guy suffers from erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
before she could give him a prostate examination, the security came over.
Yeah.
And they were like, sorry, ma'am, you have been repeatedly vaping.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Oh, they're watching Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I remember it was something ridiculous.
Right.
And it's fucking hell. They escorted them out.
Yeah.
And this lady, while being escorted out, walked out of the theater, everything. Outside, she could see like the CCTV. She was like
giving the
bird,
finger.
flipping the bird.
Yeah.
Like,
mean-
like as if like, it's an honor. Then she got like kicked out.
Yeah.
And then it became viral. She got reprimanded for that, I think within her own party or whatever. And what she was like so aggrieved about was that she found out the guy was from the Democratic Party. And she was like,
She betrayed her own party.
she felt betrayed.
Yeah.
She was like, why would you hide that from me?
Yeah.
I
Why weren't you
allowed-
honest?
I allowed you to play with my tits.
Yeah. I think she's more aggrieved that he didn't jump over to her party. Be like, just let me feel your left boob, and I think I might switch.
I might switch.
Yeah.
And I remember what Roger Stone said. Politics is show business for ugly people.
So here's the part. A self-described born-again Christian, Bobert, has said that she is tired of this separation of church and state junk, and argued for greater church power and influence in government decision-making.
Right.
Yes. While you grope her titties.
I see.
At titties and ask for blessings.
Yeah. This is why we should always take whatever politicians say with a bucket of salt,
A bucket of salt, yeah.
because half the things are pure
I
lies.
thought that you were going for something way more hard hitting
Uh-huh.
to say that women don't belong in politics.
林伟宁，
Only they have tits like that and they are as entertaining as her.
No, fucking hell, like AOC and this fucking black.
This one's young.
Politician.
She's 36.
She's not black. She's white.
No, like AOC, another one, the black one. Holy fuck! Like, how are these cunts politicians?
Which black one? The young
The-
girls.
Yeah, a younger one. The one I sit on the committee. She was defending Joe Biden
Right.
and Hunter Biden,
Oh. Right.
saying that the only crime he committed, right, was to be a loving father. Imagine that. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Defending fucking corruption.
Part of me feel that they are reading a script. Part of me feels that
Yeah.
in order to climb the political ladder, right, the higher ups will be like, this is what you have to do. Because we can't say it, because we
Yeah.
can't look stupid. But if you want to prove your loyalty to us, read this script in front of this
And
camera.
suck my cock as well.
And or finger me in the pussy.
Yeah.
Hashtag Hillary Clinton. Yeah. I don't think you can finger her lah. I think you have to fist her. I think fist, you know. Her
Oh,
vagina is
you know,
probably so big that you can fit
PBD
like
PBD was talking about this, right?
yeah.
He was saying this about so his wife is actually from Arkansas.
Right.
So when his wife's dad passed on, they actually went there for the funeral and everything. And at one of the funeral parlors, they were having a conversation with the owners,
Yeah.
and they were talking about like politics and just like shooting the shit. And they asked, like, PBD asked them like, what do you guys like feel about the Clintons?
Right.
And then they were like, oh, that guy is okay. Like, Bill is like, okay. We all knew there was a horn dog, like everyone knew that he was chasing skirts and everything. And then it's like, what about Hillary? And quite a number of them said that she's one of the most evil people we have ever come across.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, someone from Bill Clinton's family passed on,
Mm.
and they had a funeral at that particular funeral home. And she was like super cold, not willing to interact. And once the service was done in the home, she just like stood up, went over to Bill Clinton and said to him that I'm not going to stay around for any more shit.
Mm.
Well,
I'm
maybe
go-
that's why he
I'm
was
go-
looking for
I'm
warmth.
like going to head home.
Right.
Maybe that's why he was looking for warmth in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
No,
it
I
is.
think the merger between them was like
it's a power move, lah.
Was a power move.
power
Was like
move
a
lah.
concocted thing.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
looking for someone who doesn't use teeth as much as she does.
Fucking hell, the fella's a Rhodes Scholar.
Huh?
Bill Clinton is a Rhodes Scholar.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, fuck. Like,
Yeah.
you can't be that smart and not be weird.
Maybe he's
True.
not weird. Like I said,
He
now
is
that,
weird.
Now that you find out stuff about her, maybe she, he's looking for.
They are both weird.
Oh, well, weird goes to weird.
Yeah. I mean, look at Stephen Hawking as well, right?
Yeah.
The guy like fucking divorced his wife and marries his nurse or some shit. Like after he's been together with his wife for over like 20 years.
Exactly.
And because
And
this
he still
girl
stayed
like
with
cleans
him,
his
right?
ass, is like, oh yeah, I like it.
And then they stay
He-
together, right? The wife and the helper.
I don't know. There's some weird relationship going on.
Smart guys.
Yeah.
But he's dead, right?
Hawking?
Yeah, Hawking.
Yeah, yeah. He passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's part of the
Good
cosmos now.
riddance, lah.
Hey,
Dude, have you seen pictures of him at Epstein's Island?
Hawking
Yeah, yeah.
He's visited Epstein's Island like a couple of times.
in his bound
Yeah.
state.
Yeah, he's always been like wheelchair.
Not
He's
all the
He's
time.
been he,
Very
very long time lah. So
since in his early 20s,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
yeah.
like Epstein's father, started this and
No,
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 no.
no. Epstein was the
wait,
four-
that
four guy.
island.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
been to the island.
Yeah.
Holy
There are
shit!
images of him. Yeah, but I think with there were no like young kids in that photo lah.
Oh, he was.
It was
just
him and like some other, I don't know, like, I think his wife was there as well. I'm not sure. Couple of other
Yeah.
elderly folks
So
Yeah.
Who are all there for the youngins.
there for the
Maybe
massages.
to discuss something else lah.
Massages.
Oh, but speaking about scientists, right?
Mm.
I think it's a pretty recent episode of Trigonometry,
Mhm.
the very successful podcast by Konstantin Kisin, and I forgot what's the white guy's name lah. Trevor Francis, something Francis.
Mm.
So they interviewed Neil deGrasse Tyson, right?
Mm.
And they asked him about the whole transgender people being in women's sports.
Right.
He supported it.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
What?
And like you could see both of them, like they were like, what? And then they just kept quiet, like, and then like Constantine was like, but
Maybe it's a
isn't
joke.
the very purpose of the outcry to get rid of men or transgender people away from women's sport so that women could participate in sports that is meant for them
Yeah.
and not be intruded by other people?
Yeah. Who have an unfair advantage lah
Correct.
over them.
And then he went on to like provide it was a display of mental gymnastics
Right.
that I've never seen before.
Right.
He started speaking about scientific terms and everything and said nothing
Right.
that was pertinent to the topic.
Wow.
And then he just said that this should be an experiment that we should allow.
Right.
I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Yeah.
And this guy was an athlete when he was in university. He
Who?
was like a
He was a footballer, right?
wrestler,
Oh, okay, right.
right? So like he's a grappling wrestler, right?
Mm.
Imagine if like he participated in the women's league,
Mm.
the women's division for wrestling.
Bones will be broken.
Exactly.
Yeah. Muscles have been torn, bones will be
And
broken.
he was talking like as if like, no, it's all okay.
Yeah, that's the problem with the whole woke thing, right? They don't want to say the wrong thing and then get like cancelled or get like.
No, it's not that. This guy is going beyond that.
Oh.
But this guy's, I'm shocked that it would come from him because I thought,
Why? It's
As-
nothing shocking.
no,
Because
as a scientist,
Bill
he should
Nye
be-
and this guy, they are not scientists. They are actors.
Hmm.
I
Fucking
thought this guy was actually a scientist.
This guy is full of shit, man.
Oh, I know Bill Nye isn't a scientist. lah,
Bill,
but,
Bill Nye is definitely not a scientist.
yeah, but this
But
guy,
I think Neil
this
deGrasse
guy's-
Tyson has a PhD
yeah,
in
he's a
something, right?
PhD.
Yeah, he's got PhD, but he has no brains.
At least he got paper backing, lah. Not like
No,
Bill Nye.
he got paper backing, lah. But
Yeah.
what has he contributed actually?
No idea actually. Talking cock, I guess.
Yeah.
Just talking cock,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like even like Richard Dawkins, right?
Yeah, this part,
He has
this,
contributed things,
yeah, this kind
right?
thing,
Because he has studied evolutionary biology,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
that's where his contribution is. That one, at least you can say that there is efficacy in what he
it is
studied. and
disappointing to hear this
This
coming from
fella
him.
is
lah, yeah.
like he's what, astrophysics?
Theoretical physicist, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. It's not
So
wrong.
he's all about mental gymnastics,
Yeah. Yeah. Coming up with formulas.
coming up with shit that might not exist.
Coming up with formulas on how to make transgender men compete in women's sports.
Yeah, it's like fucking.
Wait,
Sam
hang on.
Harris,
Transgender women compete in women's sports.
Ah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because transgender men would compete in men's sports. And not women's sports.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they will be the
I
wrong
guess-
gender.
No,
I
but
can-
but you see, you don't see success there.
I mean, was
they
his,
they do try. It's like some
Yeah.
of them have tried cycling and like
no, but what
triathlons.
was
and
his point being that if they transition very early in life, like what was his point?
He was trying. He was trying to use that, but then most people don't do that,
yeah.
right?
No, that means if he's saying that, right? If he's saying that transition early, that means is he for what they're advocating now, that if
Yes.
a child says I don't feel like a girl, does he advocate for that
That's what he was
child to change?
Yeah, in a very sly way, he was for that.
Wow. So he's for the thing that children or young people know what they can make that kind of life changing
Yeah.
decision at that age where it's what you got it, irreversible.
Yeah.
The thing is irreversible. I'm not saying you oppress them or you do anything to change their mind. I'm saying that you hear that and then you know you need to
You're saying like
Guide-
you are not going to promote like let's pray the gay out of them lah.
So yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that instead of
Or just beat them hard enough that they forget.
Yeah.
yeah, instead of like allowing them to make such a drastic life-changing decision, you give them proper support, or just be a parent lah.
Yeah, but you see, in this instance, he's just
Be a good parent,
He's
sorry.
just flat out wrong.
Ah.
But it is understandable because he's also black.
Lim Wei Ming.
You India, I Chinese.
You India are Chinese.
I'm Chinese, you India.
Every time we talk about race issue, I'm just gonna say that. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna quote that.
You India.
You India, I
I'm
Chinese.
Chinese, you India.
It's kind.
You
Yeah.
asked me turn right, but it's not the wrong direction.
194 is there. I know 194 is there. Your daughter is below 135.
It's like,
Fucking
no,
hell.
he was 2 cm above the
Yeah.
legal limit.
What has the age got to do anything with it though? You can be 7 years old and like 140.
Yeah, or you can be 35 years old and also at 135 cm.
Yeah, uncle's
135 cm.
his eyes are just very good for like height.
Right,
He's
measurement lah.
He's got a built-in measurements app.
My guess is he may have gotten fined for it before.
Maybe.
But to know more about this, you have to watch the
Listen.
You have to listen.
First,
to
you
the,
have to join our Patreon
oh
Yeah.
that's true.
for a mere what, $1, $2,
$2 lah, I think.
Two
$2
$2.
Yeah.
plus now GST. Next year GST 9%.
Oh, shit.
9%, bro.
Yeah. Next
Oh,
year,
shit.
And then the
10%.
government is giving us peanuts
Oh yeah, they're giving
as a package.
giving $800. So
Shouldn't they up the package as well?
$800.
some Singaporeans are getting up to $800.
I hope I get $800.
Oh yeah, the ceiling is
Ma-
quite high.
Oh yeah,
Like if you earn like 30 something K to 100K,
right.
you still get like I think $150 on top of what
On top of the 800.
Yeah.
On,
But
no,
you-
on top of like the whatever payment.
But you
Payout.
have to remember you have to save that.
Oh, so I think you
Because
get
that's gonna be-
750.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
that's gonna pay for 9% of everything. know?
Yeah.
Every $100 is $9 off.
Isn't there like a water and gas hike as well?
Yes.
Water, gas,
Water,
electricity as well.
Water is going
Uh,
up. Electricity
everything.
Electricity
Bus
is going
fare also
up.
go up.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Electricity is going up in this December,
Right.
and I have to watch out
Uh,
because my electricity is already quite high.
Gas, no, electricity and gas going up October to December.
October to
So
December.
starting next month.
God
Right. That's
Yeah.
fast.
And then water is also going up.
That's fast.
damn. Yeah.
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 I guess standard of living like is just increasing, like just rising.
Yeah.
But our pay isn't.
That's also true.
Mm-hmm.
That's also true.
Yeah. And like what the fuck? Like is oil prices, like crude oil prices like skyrocketing? No.
But
Then- then-
petroleum is, right?
Why?
Yeah.
Because we're getting
That's
it
the-
from. Because it depends on who we're getting it from.
Who? We are refining it ourselves?
Oh, yeah. Then why is it?
What do you think Jurong Island, what they doing, bro?
Well, I don't know. I don't know the.
No,
the
they're
aspect.
just fucking us over.
Mm.
WEF.
I'm no economist. I don't know what that does to us other than make us sad lah.
Hang on, let me call George Soros. I'll ask him on this.
Yeah.
We need a comment from the man. One of the men.
Call Soros or call the Council for Foreign Relations.
Hey bro, what's going on? Can
We-
give us discount or not?
We fucking you with no loop lah. That's what's
Yeah.
going on.
It says
Hey, can we do one podcast where we support them and then they give us discount for life?
it was
Can lah. We
it was
contact
like
George Soros.
2.5 million of us are going to get the handout, right? Was it 2.5?
I have no idea.
No, I don't think so.
No.
No
Was it
idea.
1 point something?
1 point something.
It had to be 1 point something. 1
As
point
long
something.
as I'm in that number, I
Yeah.
don't care.
Because 2.5 is almost the 3/4 of Singaporeans.
Yeah.
Because they just broke down our population. Our
We are back to
population
5.9.
5.9.
Okay.
But our population breakdown is that
In-
3/5
include-
of that is Singaporeans.
Including the dirty foreigners lah.
No.
Oh,
So
no,
yeah. So 5.
Including the 30 point.
So
Oh,
5.9
yeah.
is including everyone.
Right.
Then there are the foreigners and then there are non-residents.
Right.
So
And
3
5.9 is like going back to pre-COVID,
so people will be-
pre-pandemic.
Right. There's too many people. I think we need another pandemic. We need to get rid of them.
well, it's surprising because 1.5, 1.7 is non-residents.
Actually, no, I take that back. If we get rid of them, then the KTVs will be closed because there are no talented foreigners.
Oh yeah, that's the
So no.
that's
We
the
need to keep them.
that's the 800 one.
Yeah.
800,000. We need more people to be non-residents lah. Maybe.
Non-residents,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Talented foreigners, let's call them.
That at
I was
least
waiting for you to call them skilled workers.
skilled
workers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Skilled foreign
Yeah.
talent.
Highly skilled workers.
Mm.
Yeah. Who are good with their hands.
Yeah, we need also the prices of real estate will go down a bit for most of us who don't have a home, which is all of us.
Yeah, well, you
We
have
don't
a-
own a home.
Yeah.
You do?
No, I'm renting it for another 60 years.
Oh, you're trying to be
Make-
smart lah.
Yeah, trying to lah, but failing. But because
No,
most-
because you can sell it right now.
I could lah,
You
but
could.
you know, but I could. But the thing is, if I sell it right now, I got no play. I cannot afford the next house. yeah, that's the problem.
So
Is
you
that-
have money in your bank, but like,
Yeah.
where do I
No,
so-
but yeah, if you sell it now, you have to downgrade.
no, if I sell it now, I have to move to another country.
No, you have to downgrade.
Then I'll still be living here.
Moving to another country which is not a first world country is a downgrade.
So that means what? I go to Canada, is it?
Yeah.
No,
Ye-
okay lah. Because that place is no longer first world already lah.
True.
It's slowly degrading down to maybe fourth.
With all the shit
Maybe.
that they're going through, right?
Yeah.
Cost of living is going to go down.
Oh yeah, it was said before that their houses over there also go for ridiculous prices. I think-
Depends
I
on
think
where.
like Toronto and Vancouver is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
For
around
sure,
like
for sure, yeah.
$1 million
But,
houses.
but of course you don't go there. Like you go to the outskirts. You buy a caravan,
Uh,
drive into the outskirts, and just live
Yeah.
there.
live with the moose lah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the grizzly
live
bears,
on a
and
reservation.
Yeah,
lah.
with the moose lah. With the moose.
the
Mooses.
moose and the grizzly
It's
bears.
actually better because everyone in their parliament is now being like people look at them and like they're jokes, and the parliament, the incumbent government are liberals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've
They
just
have to
shown,
be lah.
and they've shown somewhat a lack of intelligence, or maybe they're doing it on purpose.
They're just being very careless.
Yes,
Yeah.
very with the recent
And also they're supporting people who, I don't know, like, supporting like Zelensky and his
Yeah.
fucking beggar attitude.
But it's like blind support now.
Like, didn't the US
worse
just send
because-
another like $35 million package to the Ukraine for like arms?
Yeah, and they found out it's now most of the money going over there is like, I don't know, this one's
It's a new weapons deal. lah.
Oh, maybe it's weapons, but they're saying that most of the money now actually goes to pay for first responders over there. All
Right.
of them, all 56,000 of them.
First responders.
No, I that's what I heard somewhere. I don't know whether it's substantiated or not. Let's see. I can't find the article. Like again.
No lah, fuck. There are videos coming out from Ukraine where people are partying. Like their clubs and like bars and all are like
they're
open and
it's
like
opening up lah.
fucking
Not in Donetsk though, right? Like
not
probably.
in Donetsk.
Yeah.
Like maybe in Kiev.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Because Donetsk is like closer towards
Mother Russia.
Mother Russia, yeah.
Mother Russia. Is it
The
has
freedom
the-
fighters in this
has
this case.
Has Donetsk been annexed into
No.
into Russia yet? No,
No.
still under Ukraine.
Yeah.
Right.
Hopefully, inshallah, soon lah.
And then the Russians there have
Most of them
moved
have
out.
gone into Russia. They're
Into
like,
Russia,
"Fuck,
right.
Yeah, we don't need this.
Yeah.
We
Because that's the point of
we
contention,
might
right?
be ethnically cleansed if
Yeah.
we are like
No, there's
staying
been a
here.
lot of not rivalry, but tense
animosity.
animosity between the Russians and the Ukrainians in that
Yeah.
region.
And because like the Ukrainian government have been like supporting like Nazi elements within the country, and like one of the units, it's like their fucking insignia has like elements of like the SS Thunderbolts and like,
Oh, I thought
Yes.
the Roman eagle. No, not the Roman eagle.
no, I think the Thunderbolts, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, okay.
The
So they're drawing inspiration from Nazi Germany, lah.
apparently that the unit or something like that was like you can trace their history back to like World War II,
I see.
and they helped like the fucking SS.
Not good.
Not good.
In the words of Tim Dillon, not good.
Hey, not good.
Where is
Yeah.
this?
And it's so fucking apt that fucking Justin, son of Fidel Castro Trudeau, invites a fucking Nazi
Yeah.
into the fucking House of Commons in Canada.
But the first time I set eyes on him, he doesn't look like a Nazi though. He looks like a very friendly grandfather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most of them do look like that now.
Not when they had on the uniform.
Yeah, travel back into the late 30s and early 40s.
Yeah.
You would see them in fucking sharp uniforms with slicked hair.
Hey, but I'm not a Jew, so I don't have to worry.
Yes.
I'll be like, hey, good. Where do you get your fashion? Hugo Boss. I'll support that brand.
You're not a Jew, you have Indian heritage. The Indians would actually say that we needed their help.
Right. To get rid of the British.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Subhash Chandra Bose, who was an Indian freedom fighter, he actually came to Singapore. He actually came to Singapore to garner the support of the Japs.
Right.
And then the Japs were like, we can help you fight the British, but we also need the approval of the Third Reich, right? Because we are now in an we are allies with them,
Right.
so we also need to hear what they are going to say lah. Because you guys are like in between us, because they didn't go past Burma,
Right.
the Japs,
Right.
right? They drew a line and they were like, okay, India we don't go.
Right.
Right, so Subhash Chandra Bose actually traveled to meet Hitler,
Right.
but he only had an audience of less than 6 minutes or some shit like that.
Right.
Right, so the meeting was so short, and he came back, and the Japs actually helped him,
Right.
saying that Hitler was like, yeah, no problems, you go ahead. Yeah. So the Indians can't say that, you know, we have nothing to do with it or whatever. We were supportive,
Right. Right.
or we needed the help.
Yeah. I mean, whatever that they can get, whoever that can help them get rid of the
because
British
like
lah.
they're like the Brits were fucked up because they were draining resources from India to ship back home.
Yeah, to help with their war effort against the German army, right?
Mm.
Or the Nazi army.
They didn't give a fuck about what was happening in India, the Bengal famine or whatever. They didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And that's why, they say like, the railway system was actually designed to optimize the carrying of any goods that was being transported back to London
Right.
or the UK.
Yeah.
And when they left, it was spun around as like, oh, look at all the infrastructure that we left you.
Right.
But it was not built with with Indians in mind. It was built with how we are going to like fucking swindle everything that we can get
Yeah.
in the swiftest manner.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's why you need a PR team lah. That's how you
Correct.
spin a story.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that's why you have the BBC.
And
Because they had an episode of The Big Question where they actually spoke about this.
Right.
Were the British was the British occupation of India a net positive?
Mm.
And then you had a couple of Indians, some who were Sikhs,
Mm.
who were like, I don't know what all these people are talking about. The British were good for India.
Right.
And then you had people who were like, we need reparations. But the thing is that at least these reparations you can calculate,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because the fucking Kohinoor diamond is
Still
in the museum.
In the museum. British
Some of
museum,
it is in
I mean,
the
this
fucking
this
crown.
came up when
Yeah.
there was a newscaster who, because India landed the spaceship on
What, on the moon?
on the moon, and then they
Most
were-
likely false.
yeah, and then he said like, how
I
about
want,
you
I want
pay us back?
pictures. I want pictures of Neil Armstrong's footprint.
No, that's like not.
I want to see pictures of Neil Armstrong's
I
footprint.
don't think anybody was on that spacecraft.
It's
Yeah,
a
unmanned.
unmanned. Yeah.
It was unmanned, and then
Most
the
likely it's also
newscaster
false,
was
it's
saying
fake.
that
I want to see the American flag not waving.
yeah, no, it's like he was saying on the dark side of the moon, so you can't see it.
Oh.
How convenient.
Yeah, dark side of
Right.
the moon, you can't see it. Then the other thing is like he was saying that
They were in cahoots with
how-
the alien base. There was a
yeah,
station in the dark
how
side of the
about
moon.
you pay back the debt that you owe us? This was a British newscaster, I think.
Right.
He said, and then India responded with all the things like what?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was India's response was like, how about you give us back everything you took from us?
You go into the museum, I think half of the shit there
Yeah,
belongs
it's like
to
I think
Yeah. India or Africa lah. There were a lot of
India or
African.
Africa,
yeah,
yeah.
I think the
Africa
debt
shit
was
there.
32
Or even
billion
the
versus
Oriental.
trillions. So that's one lah.
No, but see, that's the shit about Canada, right?
They need
First-
a good PR team now.
They really do.
Yeah.
Because they blame India for the killing of some
Sikh leader.
some Sikh leader.
Who they
Wait, the use of the term leader, right, is so generous in this case.
Right.
This guy was a wanted criminal in India. He was designated as a terrorist while he was in India.
Right.
So this guy is a separatist.
Yeah,
Sikh
he wants a Sikh,
militant, right?
he wants a
Yeah.
Sikh country.
Khalistan.
Country just for
Khalistan,
state.
yeah.
Right.
Right. So they want a separate Punjab.
Seems like he and I could be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want my own country too.
Yeah, but the thing is that he wears a turban.
Oh shit. He
and
might kill me.
And he has a beard.
Oh fuck.
He might kill you just
He
saying
had-
that you can't grow a beard. You're
Like,
not our.
yeah,
you're
you're
not part
y-
of us.
You're the fake
shot
kind.
outside a it was shot outside a temple, right?
In Canada.
In Canada.
Yeah. So the Canadian government blamed it on the Indian government.
Right.
Said that their intelligence and their
Assassinated him lah.
their intelligence came in and assassinated him.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would they assassinate him after all these years?
They had no
he
proof,
fled
right?
the country. No proof.
They had no
and
proof, right?
they are not sharing anything as well.
Yeah, no proof. And then they ejected a lot of the Indians' intelligence agents out of the country.
Yeah. So India, in reply to that, stopped all visa services from Canada.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
So unless you're an Indian citizen or an Indian like PR or whatever, you can't fly back from Canada.
Oh shit.
Unless you're not Canadian lah.
Oh okay.
Unless you're holding an Indian passport. I mean,
So
Yeah.
if you're Canadian and you're flying to India, you have issues
yeah,
lah.
problems.
You have issues lah. They won't issue you a fucking visa lah.
I see. Do you need a visa to fly into Singapore?
No.
No,
Depending on which country.
Depending which country.
Well, I guess if you're Syrian or
We need
something
a
like
visa
that.
to fly to
Could be.
India.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can apply one. I think it's 5 years.
No. 6
Five-
months.
No, Kish saying if you go through an agent, you can get one for 5 years. I think it might be,
No, it has to be with some other.
yeah, some other thing.
Maybe it's a
some
work thing, right? You need,
Probably.
There's
yeah.
no tourist
marriage
visa that
one.
gives you.
I think it's a marriage thing. It's a marriage thing. It's a marriage
Oh.
thing.
Wait, is he going through with it or what? Like he said it like long time ago.
Yeah, still going.
He wants to marry
So-
for convenience.
No,
Oh.
it's like actual marriage.
Oh.
So now he's like got he's got that option lah.
Right.
He can commit a crime here and go there. Just kidding.
Oh, the future wife is Indian lah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Indian
right.
citizen.
Assamese.
Ah.
Although I don't know.
I'm
if-
Chinese, you India.
Yeah.
Yeah, that applies to that because the Assamese look Chinese.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, Assamese.
Yeah.
That's northern part, right?
Northeast.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah,
Very
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice people.
Yeah.
Very nice people.
My.
But very hard to get there
Mm.
now lah, because of the.
That's one part of
No,
India
but
where
actually-
winter is true.
Actually,
Right,
it was
right.
Yeah.
it was harder before. Now it's easier to go.
It's a mountainous region as
Yeah,
well,
but
right?
now
Yes.
it's easier to go.
Yeah.
Now you just have to make one domestic flight.
Right.
That's good lah. It's very nice. So now I might have an in. I can go to India like easier.
Yeah, lah, but your visa still 6 months lah.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's about $60.
Yeah lah, but
Need
then
to give
But if I go
photo.
even further up north, I can climb
Yeah,
the
that's annoying.
mountains.
Yeah.
I can climb the mountains and get lost.
I thought Singapore passport would be like, yeah, please come in. You know. I thought Singapore passport is like.
No,
what's-
but Singapore passport is one thing.
Yeah,
It's India.
please come in.
Right.
and-
India is the
Yeah.
it's being the. I think there's so many people that they just like we just don't want.
no.
that.
They just want to earn money lah. Fuck.
Oh, because you got to pay and all that shit,
Dude,
right?
it's like $60 nearly $60.
Right.
But it's valid for 6 months lah. So like for 6 months you can fly in, fly out, fly in, fly out.
Or you can just stay there for 6 months, lah. I guess.
Yeah lah.
Right. Right.
Your visa is valid for 6 months lah.
Okay. Well,
There's
cool.
no like per entry kind of shit. As long as your visa is valid, you can be there.
Right. Better than China. China is 2 weeks, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, 2 weeks is quite short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks is quite short.
Yeah. But usually some people like they go to Shenzhen, right?
Mm.
Or you fly to Shenzhen and just cross the border to Hong Kong,
Mm.
and
Then they
just
come
turn around and come
Yeah.
back and you get 2 weeks additional.
As
2
long
weeks.
as you just
Nice.
short passport lah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now Canadians can't even get that.
No.
So we are
Now they're supporting a former Nazi officer.
well, they according to them is unwillingly did it lah. They didn't know.
No, they put
That's
all
why
the blame on the
That's why I
speaker.
said their PR team has a lot of work cut out for them right now.
Right.
And
Hey.
Prime Minister Trudeau has said like, oh no, it's not my fault. It's that guy. It's solely that guy's fault because he announced that this fella is Ukrainian war veteran,
Right.
not knowing that he's a war veteran for the Nazis.
Yeah.
SS.
Yeah, but
And if I'm not wrong, the SS
Division.
is not not voluntary. It's a sign, right? No,
this
sorry,
case
not
is voluntary.
It's
Voluntary.
voluntary. Yeah,
It's
the,
Ukrainian
the
and you get-
Scooch Staffel.
and you get chosen to be part of the SS.
Correct. So the SS were Heinrich Himmler's almost like private army.
Yeah,
It's like their
security force. lah.
private unit. So they have
Yeah.
the SS and the SA,
Yeah,
right? So the SA are the brown shirts.
right.
The SS are the grey, the dark grey uniform people.
With the beautiful armband, the red armband.
The red, even the SA also had the red
the
armband.
Yeah.
But the SS they had like the death skull
Oh yes.
as their emblem,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So the SS were mostly doing a lot of like covert work for Himmler.
Mm.
So the SA themselves were like fucking like secret police,
Right.
right? And then you had the SS.
Which is even more smaller and more tightly.
Yeah, but then
knit.
they expanded it like wildly once Himmler got way more power
Yeah.
within the system, like within the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
SS Division Galicia.
The Waffen SS.
Waffen SS Division. And he had to do it. He was a Ukrainian.
Yeah.
But they had
I-
to do it while the Ukrainian president was there also.
Yeah. I'm reading the book on the
Go ahead, declare.
Illuminati by Jim Mars.
Yeah.
I'm on this chapter on the Nazi Germany and the technology and engineering that happened back then. And there's this guy, Heinrich Kremler.
Okay.
He was the head of technology and research in Germany. And he's the guy that people mostly forgotten about. Like, people talk about Goebbels,
Goring,
Goring,
Himmler,
Heinrich. Yeah, but no one talks about this guy.
yeah.
And the suspicious thing that... The sus thing is that he disappeared after the war. Allegedly, like he killed himself.
Hmm.
But there were many like sources saying that he
Like
like
Epstein.
towards the end of the war, he actually had like top secret documents that he confided in his like confidants in his close friends, that he's gonna trade it for amnesty with the West. And then shortly after that, he disappeared, and he's just forgotten about. No one actually bring up his name again.
So we never know what he might be
And-
up to, what he was up to, because most likely he's dead by now.
And also, it's quite interesting because they were leading the race in terms. Nazi Germany at the time was leading the race for ballistic missiles.
The
And-
V2?
Yeah, the V2 missiles. The I think the A10 bomb or some shit,
Yeah.
and the jet propulsion for the aircraft. And then after the war, very short period of time, the Americans had that technology, and they
Yeah.
expanded on that. So it's like, where did all this technology go to?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like both what were the aircrafts that were being used at that time?
The Mustang, P-52.
The Mustang,
Yeah,
and then the Brits were using the Spitfire,
yeah,
and the Germans were using the Messerschmitts,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Which were
The-
faster,
Yeah,
and more nimble, right? Even
Yeah.
tanks also. The German tanks were out.
the Tigers
Tiger
and
tanks.
the Panzers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were outpowering the
yeah.
American tanks.
The Brits, the Yankees just outnumbered them.
Yeah,
They just built way more Sherman tanks.
yeah.
But the Panzers and the Tiger tanks were superior in terms of quality, but they just didn't have quantity.
yeah, yeah. The number was like 3-1 or something. So in order to defeat them, they had to.
By the end of the war, yeah.
yeah, it's
Because
3-1.
the Nazis started losing funding and raw materials.
Yeah,
And the
Wow.
US were building it in Ford factories.
right.
Women were building it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm surprised they worked lah.
Yeah, it was a whole period of the lady that flexed the muscle. Yeah.
That poster, yeah.
The poster
Yeah.
that the women was joining the workforce, supporting their husbands who were going overseas to
Right.
die.
True. Or to save the country.
Oh fuck! What is that movie? It's a Oscar-winning movie. If I recall correctly,
But
it's about veterans coming back.
Deer Hunter.
No. This is like 1952 or some shit like that.
Oh.
Fuck! I
veterans
watched it
coming back
in uni, man. Like it was part of one of my units. Oh shit!
from
In
what,
the 50s.
50s.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
veterans
It's a
wow.
post World War II movie. I think it came out in like 52.
Right.
And it was how veterans who came back from the war assimilated back into society.
Rocky.
Rocky.
No, not Rocky.
Rocky
Rambo.
is a-
Rambo.
Rocky is about a retard. Right, like being sent to a gym.
It's the one that flew over the cuckoo.
Live iron.
No, the one.
Sorry,
that flew-
Rambo,
That
Rambo.
one is about the insane asylum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume that's where all the veterans went. Insane. After all the shit they've seen overseas,
Yeah.
the massive lack of lack of appreciation of life,
Uh-huh.
yeah, and the fact that we keep repeating it.
Ah.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder how those veterans felt when they, after they came back
Mm-hmm.
from war, and then later on the US sent more people.
Yeah.
Well, I guess most of them didn't live that long to the next war.
Yeah, I guess if you're infantryman, you're probably on the front lines. Your chances of survival, especially, I think the one of the hottest or most intense battles were in the Pacific.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not so much in in Europe.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
No, Europe was quite bad also lah.
I mean the Normandy,
Yeah.
that one,
Normandy was fucked up. Man.
that was just the
Normandy was
people
more British, what?
Yeah, but that was people
British
just
troops.
throwing
not,
their
not Americans.
Americans?
Also, meh?
Normandy was Americans.
Yeah,
I thought it was mostly
D-Day,
British.
There was a ranger regiment.
Yeah.
Landing on the beach and trying
You
to
know,
go up.
I really cannot
Saving Private Ryan, dude.
I really
Oh,
cannot
I was
imagine that,
thinking of Christopher Nolan's film, the
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk. Oh, sorry.
That one's different.
Two
That one's-
different beach.
Yeah, two different. But the Normandy one is like they sent These troop transports
Oh yeah.
that open from the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that scene in Saving Private Ryan, dude.
You
Fucking
know, I
hell.
always thought, shit, could they have been piloting the ship backwards? Maybe it was supposed to be open at the back so they can run out from the sides.
Yeah.
Clearly, they did not design those transports right for survival. They just, you know, when you get loaded up onto that transport, right?
Yeah.
If you're in the front, you know people hate you.
Yeah.
If you're in the front, right, you know your higher ups that put
Yeah.
you there hated your guts.
Yeah.
Because when that door opens, right, and the bullets came flying in, I'm like,
Yeah. It's a meat shield, lah. You are being
Yeah.
used as a meat shield.
Yeah.
and it works so horribly, you know. The
Yeah.
front guy, yes, as much as it that they die, right, they die instantly.
Yeah.
Imagine the ones at the back that saw them die, and now they have to rush onto that beach
Yeah.
into more fire,
Yeah.
and they did it
Yeah.
because they couldn't stay in that transport because
yeah.
still shooting
the
ducks.
the first like 30 minutes of Saving Private Ryan is one of the best like scenes in
Yes.
in
Yeah.
cinema. But then watching it again, right, the film, it just reeks of like America patriotism and like heroism and all this, all the, like, oh, America is the best.
Yeah.
I prefer actually Terrence Malick's The Thin Red Line, which was released in theater around the same time as Saving Private Ryan. I think that's a way better like war film.
Yeah lah. I mean, but the whole Private Ryan one is like was
all just like-
embellished lah.
Like guts and bravado and like
Mm.
like American superior power and
Correct.
how like Americans are like
And
like morally they're better than the
yeah,
Germans.
and in
you know?
truth, if a higher up ever makes the decision to sacrifice an entire unit just to find one person, one private there,
Yeah.
I just don't think that's. I don't think that's what a military does.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
a
pre- I
military that
prefer-
wants to win will do that.
Yeah, I prefer war films like Thin Red Line, of course. Apocalypse Now. I think that's a
Apocalypse Now
Brilliant
is fucking
war film.
brilliant.
Which is
because it writes the line, right?
We Were
between, like-
Soldiers.
We Were Soldiers as well. Like it writes the line between like insanity and sanity, right? And like good and bad, good and evil.
and what's more realistic lah?
Yeah.
I mean,
you know,
realism lah.
rather than
because
like
war-
America good,
Mm.
Nazi Germany bad. You know, it's like fuck.
Now we know that's not true. Also,
Yeah.
yeah, we know that's
Spielberg lah. He's part of the group.
Yo, what group? What group? The group that needs to
He's
apo-
part of the
group-
CIA
the
group
group
that
in it.
wants the apology or the
in-
groups that's apologizing.
He when he gets a project, it comes from the CIA director in Hollywood. CIA station chief in Hollywood.
Is that why he made ET? To
Maybe he knows something.
Divert attention away from Area 51 or divert attention to Area 51.
Didn't he make the fucking TV series Park View or something?
What?
It's based on
Parkland.
Parkland, yeah. It's the hospital that treated JFK.
Dude, you should check out JFK Destiny Betrayed. So it is the longer version of JFK Revisited.
Oh shit, it's out
so,
now.
So yeah, I think it's meant to be on Showtime.
Right.
So it's like 4 hour plus,
Right.
but they broke it down into 4 episodes.
Okay.
Okay, and they have each episode where they cover like certain aspects of the assassination.
I see.
Goes into like really minute details.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then it just shows you the inconsistencies throughout the whole case.
Total
lah.
inconsistencies. Like they go back into the autopsies, into like when they rush JFK into like Parkland Hospital. So Parkland, that show
Yeah.
was an attempt to like reiterate that
The main story lah.
the mainstream story, the version that is out in the open, that Lee Harvey Oswald did it.
Right.
He died,
Yeah.
and then those conspiracies that came after that are all bullshit,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong, it was produced by Spielberg and directed by Tom Hanks.
Oh, is it? No, Tom Hanks starred in it.
He started it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, Tom Hanks starred in it.
So it's proper crap lah.
Yeah.
Like, don't even have to look. It's like utter crap.
It's propaganda lah, basically.
Really bad shit.
Yeah. All right. I think should we call this?
Yes, we should.
Almost. I was gonna say something else, but never mind. We can save this for next time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
we should definitely save it for next time.
This one lah. This one
Check-
for next time.
Check us out on patreon.com/lots of
Yes,
lobang.
and
We have
please
plenty
don't
of good episodes there.
And please check who you invite as guests, especially if you're
The movie is
you're in-
the
you're in
best years
pilot.
of our lives.
Oh.
1946, bro.
46.
Yeah.
Right after the war,
Right after the war.
when the pain is still has not
Fresh.
fully healed.
Yes.
All right.
Ciao.
Ciao.